Change it. Thursday. Mic check. Tubs. That's better. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come over, make journey." I said, I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples is what we call them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told his story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. By his grace, boys and girls. Good evening, Shreddy. How you doing? This one goes out to all you natural girls. One for wounds. Yeah, pretty simple. Hello, Shreddy. On the day you were born, God looked down at the place you lay. He took a deep breath and he blew on those clouds. He drew them away. Heaven and earth he built it. Took him just 6 days. Took him just as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. He said, "'Cause you're a natural, actual girl." Tra-la-la-la-la. Sent a letter to Cadbury's. They made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars, placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. 'Cause you're a natural girl with actual curves. I'll work for days, toil for hours and hours, just to pay for your dress and all your wedding flowers. And your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest, turn every man's head, as you grace the aisle with those curves and smile, that smile. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. And she failed, will be handmade by nurse. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl, that's what you are. nose. Itch, itch, itch. Because you're a natural girl. I got itchy nose. I'll climb the walls, climb the highest steep. At the top of my voice, I'll sing to all the people. Found this girl. I love the one from above. Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. Write your name from Venus deep in Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. Cause you're a natural girl. Bink. Good afternoon, boys and girls. How are you all doing? I'm going to spend the station part thing. So I went down beach to film people and it started raining. Honestly, I filmed about 10 people and it started raining. Belting it down. Music window. One goes out to all you internet trolls. 150 grand a year for trolling people. You're not taking it, will you? There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he sees a stranger. With every move that he makes, there's another chance he takes. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. To all the fake astronauts who are not going to space, secret agent man. Or woman. To all the fake generals, colonels, and all the upper echelons of the military, secret agent man. They're giving you a facelift and a double vasectomy. Careful what you say, you give yourself away. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. To all the page 3 girls that are actually boys, secret agent man. To all the fake celebrities that are telling people the doctors know what they're doing, secret agent man. Giving you a facelift and a double vasectomy. Swinging on the Riviera one day, lying on the Bombay on the next day. Oh, don't let the wrong word slip when you're kissing those flip-flop lips. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. To the secret agent that kissed me, love-bited me, should I say. Gave me a love bite on the neck. And I did kiss him a few times on the cheeks at parties. Amanda. Secret agent Amanda. They're giving you a facelift and a big pair fake of tits. Of tits. I said it wrong. Who cares? Hola! Mucho gusto. Something Spanish. Spanish sounding. It's not Spanish at all. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Just like I'd never gone, I knew the song. like yesterday, not far away, but tropical, the island breeze, all of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be. You step on me now, and when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears, then sting my eyes, my Spanish lullaby. I fell in love with San Pedro. Warm wind carried on the sea. He calls to me, Ti amo. I don't speak Spanish. I prayed the days would last. They went so fast. Tropical, the island breeze. But tropical, the island breeze. All of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be. Isla Bonita. And as the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears, then sting my eyes, my Spanish lullaby. I want to be where the sun warms the sky. When it's time for siesta, you watch them go by. Beautiful faces, no cares in this world, where a girl loves a boy and a boy loves a girl. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Warm wind carried on the sea. He calls to me. Tropical, the island breeze. All of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be. Isla Bonita, Mister. You bitch. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears, then sting my eyes, my Spanish lullaby. Voila! I hope that's you, Albert. Go on, let's sing One for God. This one goes out to the big man. When I die and then lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's best. Oh yeah. Ti amo. Mucho gusto. Ti amo. J'adore. Mademoiselle, j'adore. Je suis le tigre. Put myself off now. I always say that when I knock someone out. J'adore. I am a tiger. Birds flying high. You know how I feel. Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. A breeze drifting on by. You know how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, new day, new life for me. Yes, it is. And I'm feeling God. blossoms in the tree. You know how I feel, yes you do. It's a new dawn, new day, new life for me. Yes it is, and I'm feeling God. Dragonflies out in the sun. You know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun. You know what I mean. Sleep in peace when your day is done. That's what I mean. Yes, it is. It's an old world, new world, a bold world for me. Yes, it is, and I'm feeling God. Whoa, 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 the stars when you shine. You know how I feel, yes you do. Butterflies all having fun. You know what I mean. I've sung the second verse first. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And freedom is ours. You know how I feel, yes you do. It's a new dawn, new day, new life for me. Yes it is, and I'm feeling God. Good afternoon, boys and girls. How you all doing? You have a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane. We're right back. Hello, handsome. Is he beautiful? Is he? I've left the PlayStation on. Can we turn it off? I don't know how to do it by button. How do you do it by button? Turn it off. Is that it? Yeah. Ha! Oh, that was a funny bone, Marlo. Ooh! Does my boy want a biscuit? Does he want a biscuit? Thank you. I love the way it hangs out his mouth like a pipe. Right. So, let me close music. I'm just going to move the microphone over a little bit. There we go. Let me copy and paste the stream. I'll be right back with you. Home. All of. There we go. Copy. Twitter. Tweet. Oh, Marlo, really? Oh, you're killing me, dog. I've only just started the show, man. Oh. What's that, Shawnee? Oh, yeah. Oh, they're definitely honest, mate. Right, I'm back. Good evening, boys and girls. How you doing? Did you have a nice day on an non-spinning stationary flat plane? I've lost my other window 1 second. Where's my skulls? Get off. Skulls, there they are. Right, now I can see things. Good evening. Hope you all had a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane. Every day we look at the human skeleton. Why? Because there is no other rabbit hole like it. All the others, and I've done them all. I've been down every single rabbit hole you can imagine. Some of them I've turned off almost instantly now. As soon as I start listening to the information, I'm just like, that's crap. Because the people telling me have got the wrong skeletons. How do I know this? Because men have got far apart eyes, rectangular in shape. Women have got rounded, closer eyes. Men have bigger noses. Men have bigger teeth. Men have wider dental arches, and men have square jaws. Women have sloping jaws, pointed chins. In general, the woman's head looks like an upside-down egg because she's widest in the hairline. A man is widest in the middle, therefore he looks like a square, a rectangle, a block, or sometimes we say a cannonball because it's almost as wide as he is long. Excess of copyrighted material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for punishment or payment to a copyright holder. There you go. Bink. Right, so there we go. Dink. Let's come over to class. Say hello to you all. Tubbs was in first night. How you doing, Tubbs? Kyle Luton a boot came second. Alpha third. Just some dude fourth. Annabelle Vinaman. Hey Annabelle, how you doing? Trini came fifth. How you doing, Trin? Luke came sixth. Many blessings, Luke. How you doing, pal? Cable X Salam, how you doing? Faith, welcome to the show. Cassie M from Florida, welcome to the show. Son, hello, welcome. Is that everything? Is that everyone I mean? Oh, Sandra, hello Sandra, how you doing? I think I've said hello to you all now. Oh, and Tim, hello Tim, how you doing, pal? Yeah. Well, I haven't got anything in mind at the minute, so you've put 2 requests there. Did you? Or didn't you? Where's them requests just gone? I could have seen it. Oh, I'm seeing things. Maybe I'm seeing things. Who is Serena Weigman? Who the is Serena Weigman? I said famous people. Serena Weigman. Dutch football manager. Son of Manka. Oh, that's a dude. Final answer. Look at those cheekbones. Look how big those cheekbones are. Run a mile. If you ever see a woman coming towards you with cheekbones that look like they're stuffed, literally with chipolata sausages in them, run for your life. Deep set eyes. A male skull. It's an absolute blockhead. It looks nothing like an egg. Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. Shelley Long's been done, I'm sure. Anna Souza. Hello, Anna Souza. How you doing? I want you to ask. It was Shelley Long. Annabelle. I've already done Shelley Long. Hello, Anna Souza. How you doing, darling? Right. He's not really famous. He shouldn't really be going into this section of videos yet. No, I don't want to do it. It is a bloke. I'll tell you what. I'll do the meme. I'll take it for a meme. Serena Weigman. I'll do a meme on it, but I'm not making it into a video. Images. I want famous people. I'll take that as your 50-50. Look how square that is. It's as wide as it is long, look. It is massive. Weigman. Clues in the name. Look at that egghead. Who was that egghead then? Come back. Where's that picture gone? There. Look at that egghead. I could swear that's Paul Bettany without any hair. It does. Looks like Paul Bettany again. Where are we? This dude. There's another dude. Look at that. Dutch male footballers, look. They got long hair. Mind you saying that, so have I. Race!
I should have told him earlier on, I'm getting my hair cut. I'm getting my hair cut next month. I've had enough. Let's have a look. There's a gate. If it's him, it is. It's not very good, though. It's kind of dawdling a bit. There's a better one. No, that's standing. Yeah. There. That's the one. Straight legs needs to get. Walks like me. He walks just like me. And Roberto. He walks like Roberto. Roberto, show us your gait. I dare you. I double dare you. I triple dare you. I quadruple dare you to show us your gait. Because we've seen your big old noggin now. It's huge. It's bigger than mine. You weren't smiling like I do, though. Don't show your lion smile off, eh? I keep seeing pictures of English footballer. What do they call it? What do you call it? Lehman. Oh, I can't remember his name. Somebody Lehman. I don't know what to call her. English footballer. And all the blokes are like, God, look at her ass. Look at her ass. It's a bloke. You all into your own asses, dudes. Oh, there's another one. We're done. Straight legs all the way to the bank. I'm not making this into a video, though. It can go into a meme. I don't mind that. Bink. When it comes back, oh my gosh, it hasn't lagged like this for ages. What's going on? I don't want that. There we go. Save the image. Save. 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 We're done. So, dude, final answer. Straight legs. There's no diamonds there. Straight legs, look. Space between the feet. It's all of them. There's no exceptions. There are no exceptions. No matter what anyone tells you, if any transvestigator ever tells you it's not all of them, it's game over for that transvestigator. I'm telling you. So simple. I will know thee by thy fruits. Save image. Right, we're done. That's that one done. It's not going to video, though. I'm telling you now, it's not famous enough. Let's go back up that list. Shelley Long, it's already been done. Central C. Who is Central C? I said famous people. Central C. Never heard of him. It's a British rapper. Central C is a British rapper from Shepherd's Bush. Shepherd's Bush from London. From London. Coffee bean eyes. Kissable lips. What is that there? Honestly, it looks like they've been hit with something, doesn't it? It really does. There she is doing the baffo. They love to show you what they are. It's a woman. Final answer. Skull size. On the skull alone, I say it's a woman. It reminds me of... Is it Dappy? It's the art. It reminds me of that. Look at those pink lips. We're done. That's a woman. Final answer. Feminine. All over the shop. Everywhere I look, all I see is flip-flops. There's no denying it. They push this gold and this bullion on you all the time, look. You can have some bling-bling. When we swing, you can have some bling bling. It don't mean nothing to me. None of this means nothing to me. All walking down the street with that does is paint you as a target for street robbers, especially if you're in a foreign country. You're just asking to have your chain snatched. CC 33 Thada, a CC. Christopher Columbus, CC 33 Thada. Calvin Klein, CK, 33, because 11. K is 11. 3 11s makes 83. They love to tell. Oh, look at those hips. Where were those hips then? Oh, was that the pic? No, it wasn't that one. It was that one. Look at them bad boys right there. And this is why they sag their pants. This is why they sag their pants, boys and girls. We are looking at... Oh, look, doing the west side. Hanging on the west side. Where's that? Give me that again. There. 33, father. I see a backwards tree and a normal tree. Everywhere I look, I see the number 33. 33, father. Is that his boyfriend? His boyfriend's got big ears, hasn't he? I'm just saying. Look at these sagging pants. And then you got the melon-headed, straight-bodied, What is that? His vagina's pushing over to one side. What's going on there? Last time I checked, no woman's vagina in the history of vaginas moved left and right when you walked. Because it's like it's bolted in place. Oh, look at this. A pussy cat. What do they call that cat? Like Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty with a diamond AK-47. Tell me you're gay without telling me you're gay. Or womanly. Who's that? Who's the big ginger beast there? Spicy, salty. What do they call him? I can't remember his name either. He's a dude. He's got some fat hips though for a bloke, hasn't he? Let's just check where the widest part is. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, it's just above the crotch there. Bink. Remember, all this is added on. It's probably really about there. It's just he had cow's injections. What do they call it? Collagen. He had collagen injections into his ass. This person's not famous. Walking. What we got? Yeah, no good. That one's not bad. Wrong angle. There's a good one. Is that my girl? It is from Flamingo. There's another one. It's not perfect, but it's there. Look at the diamond. Look at the feet outwards. 8 and 4 o'clock. Men don't walk like this. Go watch my video. My feet are forward. There's another one there. From Flamingo. Where's my mint shoe tart? There's got to be one of you strutting somewhere. Come on. Is he on a skateboard there? No, he's definitely in line though. He's dancing. Let's go back a pic. I think that's it. I think. Oh, who's that? YBNL Gallery. That's not him, but look at that mince. Look at that shoulder tilt. Men don't walk like this. Time on my hands should be time spent with you. Loving like flowers, blah, blah, for hours. Do, 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 do. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. I'm still looking for a mince. There's one. Wrong angle though. It's just a shame, isn't it? That's what I'm looking for. Is that you? Which one's Central C? Oh, balls. It's this one, isn't it? Feet akimbo lot. 8 and 4 o'clock. That's a girl as well. Dang it, as if that's not you mincing there. Dang it, I thought he had her then. Do 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 do. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Yeah, he's got no gates. I got flamingos all round. Oh, 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 oh. Stop the bus. That's not you, is it? That is not Central C. That's John Boyega. Stop lying to me. That one's Central C, though. Inline footfall. Get the image. That's what I'm looking for. Right there. Game over. Woman, final answer. Feet twisted out. 8 and 4 o'clock. She's in full mint. Save images. Let's get rid of these pictures. We're done. That's John Boyega. I don't want you. Save an image. Sever the image. No. I like that one now. Let's get rid of that. We'll take these flamingo feet. And we're done. Save the image. We're done. Save images. There we go. We're done. Gotcha. I just want your face. Stop lagging, just give me your face. There we go. Did we see a good one? I didn't see a good one. That's probably the best one out of the lot. It's tilted though. She's tilted. Oh, tell me you worship Satan without telling the rest of the world you worship Satan. Quite like that one as well. A bit tilted, bit over. Why can't I get a straight face shot of this twat? Oh, we'll just take that. Screw it. Save image. We'll take the other one just in case. Why is it lagging? It hasn't lagged for ages. We'll take that one. There we go. Right, gotcha. That's you done. CC. What's his name? Central C. Ant and Deck. That's a good request. That is a good request. Ant and Deck. Ant and Deck, probably the most famous presenters in my lifetime on English telly. I don't see anyone bigger than them two, and they're still going even now. They're still going strong. Ant and Deck, I've definitely done them. They've both got 5 heads. Look at those 5 heads. Seriously. Look at... Ant's got the most famous 5 head, right? Look at it. They've both got them, though, look. Deck's is squarer, look. It looks squarer. Ant's is more Danny Dyer. He looks like Danny Dyer as well, right? Can you see Danny Dyer there? This one looks like my brother's wife. It does. Looks like my brother's wife. I saw a picture of my niece earlier on for the first time in, I don't know, 7 years since my brother had a ratio taken away. And my niece is massive. She's only 12 years old. She's nearly as big as my brother. That makes her bigger than me. She's so tall, it's unreal. It's just a shame that she's going to grow up like the rest of them, not caring, insignificant in God's eyes. You lie to your own children, it's your own fault. That's all I can tell you. You're the shepherd, and you should know better. You all should. Lying to your own children. It's the same as when they're born. We just automatically let these people take our children into a different room, ink the sole of the foot, send that to the Vatican, a footprint, a soul print to the Vatican, and then use a whole smorgasbord of poisons, and that's what they are, the poison, okay, right? Gandhi said it's a barbaric act. I don't know how you spell Gandhi. Is it G-H? I don't know. Gandhi, I'm sure the H is last. Gandhi, it is. Gandhi, it is last. Gandhi, it's a barbaric act. Remember, this is 1919 or something, she said this. It's a barbaric act. Is a misquotation. Oh, of course it's a misquotation. Gandhi's, it's a barbaric act. Why is it not just bringing it up? No, that's not what we're looking for. Oh, there you go. Among the many misdeeds in British rule in India, history will look back on the act depriving the whole nation as a black test, blah, 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 arms, blood, no, government, distrust, despair, ban within middle classes. That's not what I'm looking for either. Can I not find it anymore? To poison a newborn child. Is that what he said? I can't remember what it says. It says something like that. It won't even bring it up. It won't even find that quote. You bitches. No, can't find it. There is a quote. He said it's a barbaric act. And these people promote it. When it happened, all of the celebrities either jumped on board and a few, only a peppered few, said no. And they got vindicated, didn't they? The celebrities that said no to it. I think Jim Carrey and his girlfriend, what did I call him? The big blonde guy. He gave, look at those beautiful eyelashes on Ant. He gave one of the greatest testimonies to the big pharma industry on Larry King, I think it was. Absolutely ragged them through the bushes with the truth, and nobody paid attention. If I knew what I knew now, a ratio would never have been touched. I'm telling you, anybody tried to take a ratio away from me and Jody the minute he was born, I would have headbutted everyone. I would not let them near him now, knowing what I know about these liars, about these big pharmaceuticals. Look at that soppy looking twat of a face there. Look how pointed that face is. Declan's had a tiny little bit of a square chin put in, look. But they've both got tiny dental arches. They've both got coffee bean eyes. Arching eyebrows on Ant. And of course, that beautiful fivehead that they both possess. Look at those. I could show twin movies. I could show a 3D movie on their heads. Ant and Dec. Oh, they're definitely women. Let's do Ant McPartlin. I don't know what happened because she was pissed. She wasn't putting it on. Ant McPartlin car crash. She was definitely legless in these pictures. She couldn't even look straight. She looks rough as there, doesn't she? Crashed her mum's car. Look at the state of that. Look what you did to your mum's car, Ant. It's all right, Mum. I'm a millionaire. I'll buy you another one. Yeah, he did look sloshed in the pictures, I gotta admit. Pissed as a fart. It could be a ritual, and he was putting it on. But I literally think these people believe that they're above the law. They are above the law anyway, because most of the stories, especially even this one, I don't know why I'm believing it, most of the stories they show me are bull crap. I do believe little incidents like this might happen. You know, Ant got pissed or something at Christmas and decided, look how small that face is. Look at those eyelashes. Draw a triangle. The face is pushed down. Between these two faces, look, which one is pushed downwards? It's the female. The face is pushed down because the head bellows outwards. The face is pushed down because the head bellows outwards, look. So easy to see them. We're done. This may or may not be a true story on Ant McPartlin crashing his car, his mum's car, whatever. But either way, he got off with it at court. Any other person, drunk driving, leaves a state like that, even though he didn't hit anyone. Well, apart from another car, was it? I did hit another car. I can't remember. Would have got bared. They'd have got time. But not this one. She gets off with it. Oh, I think she did it another car, didn't she? I don't know. That's a bit close, isn't it, that one? Yeah. Ant McPartlin car crash. Bollocks. Walking. And we're done. On the first picture I look at, we're game over straight away. The arms akimbo, look. The legs in line with the foot out towards 4 o'clock. That foot and knee out towards 8 o'clock, towards the dog look. Look at the foot, look at the foot, look at the knee, that way, look at this knee, that way, towards 4 o'clock. We're done. Ant McPartlin is definitely a girl look, final answer. Female Bigfoot right there. Is that his wife? Of course it is. He's 10 inches bigger than Ant. Oh, Ant's boyfriend's going to have a baby, is he? Notice how his feet are forward like mine, look. Notice how ants' feet are not forward, look. They're twisted outwards with the knees following suit. The knees follow forward with a man, same as the feet. Game over. That's a man crossing his legs over, and that's a woman walking like a woman. Ant McPartlin, final answer. It is a girl. And one more for good measure. There's Ant McPartlin mincing. Let's do Declan. Declan Donnelly. There's a picture of his wife. His wife's twice as big as it. Look at the size. Look at this. You got to be kidding me, right? You got to be kidding me. If you live in a heavily populated area that is full of these people, that is what couples are going to look like. You're going to be able to film it and show me it. I went down beach today. It's lucky it started raining. I got about 10 people filmed. The Evans opened up. We had to go. I'm going to go on a sunny day, and I'm going to film at least 15 minutes worth of thoroughfare to show you over 15 minutes. It'll be hundreds of people walking along that promenade. And you'll see all the men are bigger than the women. And they walk with straight legs, the men. The women don't. This is what I expect to see. Pear-shaped men, elbows out, and pencil-like women with big heads. That is what I expect to see. And that's what I expect to see. If you live in a heavily populated area full of these people, that's what I'm going to see. Everywhere you turn your camera, I'm going to see this. Because everywhere I turn my camera, the women are this big and the men are that big. Everywhere I turn it. Declan Donnelly. On the skeletons alone, I fail thee. That's a man and that's a woman, based just purely on your skeletal size. Walking. And there we go. We are looking at Declan Donnelly, full mince, arms akimbo. The ski with legs, feet going outwards, look, with the bent leg versus straight legs, feet forwards, look. Still, this foot is slightly tilted out. There's your man, straight legs, knees together. Skeletals again. Look at that mince. On the wedding day, a perfect inliner. You can't ask for much more than that, can you? A wedding day mince. There's another one in line. He looks like someone there to me. Someone close. Do you know it might be the magician, Tom, that I know? It might be him that I'm seeing. That's what names appearing in my head as I'm looking at it. And again, oh no, that's Ant, my bad. There's Deck. Full mince. We're done. Arm akimbo. You can argue this all you want, but the skeletons don't lie. People do. People lie. They lie to me all the time. I've been lied to since the moment I got here. I don't love this world at all. I love God. I love the baby Jesus, but I cannot stand this world I'm born into. I cannot stand the lies. I cannot stand the liars. I hate the lies. I absolutely hate the lies. These people are just puppets. I can't hate Declan Donnelly. The other toss of the coin is that I was born indifferent, not natural, the way I am. I was born like here and turned into a girl, and then I'm famous for that bother. No, I'll stick with the natural life that I've got and all the turmoil and the ups and downs that I've had. I'll stick with that rather than having this pampered lifestyle that she's accustomed to, right? She's pampered everywhere she goes. She gets treated like royalty because she's a celebrity. I tell you, any celebrity I meet will never get a second chance from me ever again because I know what they're doing. They're all lying to us. They allow the impoverished world. I'm just talking about England. I'm not talking about the third world countries where it's really impoverished. We're a first world country and we've got homeless people. The best part is we've got homeless veterans. We've got homeless veterans that fought for this country to keep it safe, and they're on the streets. And then we've got homeless people on the streets. They'd sooner build dog shelters than people shelters. That is how you grade your society, how they treat the weakest people around them. That's how you look at this world. Look how the weakest are treated around you. They'd sooner give life to a dog than a person on the streets. And when you leave someone on the streets, the chances of them becoming a drug addict, addicted to spice or heroin, and it multiplies rapidly because of how they feel, because of how these celebrities have made them feel. And it is them. I don't care what you say. They orchestrate this world. They give us bread and circus. Instead of going to the root of problems, homelessness, sickness, all these things that are wrong in England alone, these people sit and make you watch telly. You switch off from what's actually going on around you. You don't look at the world. You just watch these muppets, these puppets, these inverts. I'm telling you now, if I knew that God existed and I was created in the devil's image and I was lying to all of mankind, that looks like Tom Cruise, I could not smile. I could not dress up like this and smile. Maybe some of these drug addicts like Amy Winehouse and the rest of them who maybe they have topped themselves, I don't know. Maybe that's what causes it. Because like I said last night, they're still living beings. They're not like me, they're not natural, but they've still got feelings. We've all got feelings, I don't care what any of you say. Have they got souls? I would say they've got souls. I don't think anybody's born soulless. I think they're born without consciences. Or the what's the word? The brainwashed into not having a conscience like us. That maybe makes their life easier, that they can go on lying to everyone. Or maybe it's like Bevy said, that they're all told that they're very special, more special than normal people, and they outrank us and we are the second-class citizens. Jesus denies all of that, of course. That's why they hate Jesus. We are God's chosen people. Jesus came along and said, no, you're not. You are the synagogue of Satan. And now God is going to open the doors to all the Gentiles, as you call us, to all the Gentiles to go into heaven, not you, for what you've done to us. Because normal, natural people don't go out the way to hate other normal, natural people. These people go out the way to hate us all the time. Not just with homelessness, with sickness. You know, Scamvid. These people endorsed it. You know, today, when I saw a picture, Raish has been hunting again. Raish is such a good detective. Raish has been hunting again. He showed me a picture of someone I love dearly. And their mother was proud on Facebook to have this big rainbow thing around the picture saying, I've had my shot. Oh my gosh. You might as well have been shot, mate. You have. Oh. It kills me. It really does. It makes me so sad that people are so dumb and they don't acknowledge anything. Right here, Declan Donnelly walking alongside Philip Schofield, who got caught with a young girl. This is a girl having an affair with a girl who's 19, bearing in mind she's 50 or 60. So 40 years difference, and got caught by some YouTuber. It's all set up. There was a big scandal after this YouTuber was filming. I've got 1 million subscribers, and he lets the bang off, and in the background, Philip's there with his underage or his young girlfriend, whatever. I hate this world, I truly do. If you want to deny it, you can, but arms akimbo, legs crossed, that's a bimbo right there. Arms akimbo equal a bimbo. We're done. Declan and Ant are both women. Thanks for playing CSI with me. Let's just cut Ant and Dec out. Ant and Dec. There you go. Ant and Dec. I do believe I have got them. No, I've done that one. You can get lost. Bink. That's better. Back to the house. There we go. Up there. Back file. Search. P should find you. MCP should find McPartlin. Right, whilst that does that, we will put a new one in. go back up this list. Do 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 do. Vibes Cartel. Who the is Vibes? Are you winding me up? Vibes Cartel. A Jamaican DJ. Again, not famous. Images. Why the long face? FTM walked into a bar. Bartender said, "Why the long face?" She got kissable lips. She got a Cupid's bow. She got a long top, deep philtrum as well. In fact, that's exactly what was round my friend's picture. I've had my shot. Oh my gosh. Might as well be shot. Yeah, it's not famous. Walking. Oh, there's one there. Oh, that's beautiful. Full mints. She's a girl. Final answer. One gate, but it is a belter. Boom, boom, boom. Another one from the side. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing. I'll take that picture. I'll take your face. That's it. One gate. It's not getting a video. It's just not famous enough. Might be in a few years, but at the minute, that's a tiny skull. Of course, doing the Danny Dyer by the rivers of Babylon. Look at all the gold in the chains. Look at that mason ring right there. Hidden in plain sight. Don't even get me started. I'm telling you. Vibes Cartel. We're done next. Anton Deck, Vibes Cartel. Ashley Judd. Now that's someone famous, isn't it? Ashley Judd. Yeah. Right, let's come back here. McPartland. Ant. Where's Ant? There it is. And then let's find Declan. Search. Should I search Donnelly or Deck? Let's search Declan. Declan. Search. It's away. It's searching. Let's come back to this new choice. Ashley Judd. Actress and activist. He's got a big head, hasn't he? Size of that head. Look at the jawbone. Large ears. Deep set. There's a big triangle, look. Look how big the face is. And the face is not pushed down, look. It's not squashed. It's not pushed down. Especially in that one. Look at those cheekbones. You got to be kidding me. That's the one. Game over. That's a man. Final answer. Square head. Large. Low set ears. Said he had big ears, didn't I? Look. Deep set eyes. The rectangle eyes. All they've done is drawn arches on the eyebrow to try and create that arched eyebrow. It doesn't work. Male neck. Male shoulders. Male trachea. No doubt in my mind that's male trachea, right? Let's go back. Oh my gosh, look at them shoulders. Game over. Let's have a look at Declan. Back file. There it is. Declan Donnelly. Declan. Actually, oh, we could add those ones as well. Them gates. Where's that gone? Search. Give me those as well. Declan Donnelly. Ant and Deck. There you go. Ant and Deck. Oh, that's sec. Ant and Deck. Post. Done. Lovely. Let's go back to the shop. Let's close that one down. Oh no, Ashley Judd. We do want Ashley Judd. Ashley Judd. There we go. Let's bring that back. Images. It's the back file that needs Judd put in it. Let's put Judd in there and see what comes up. JUDD. Search. Without the hashtag Peter. Search. Away it goes. Right, Ashley Judd. Let's have you. We are looking at activist, actress Ashley Judd, who he's had a lot of surgery done. Look at the difference in them chins. It's not the same person. It is the same person who just had surgery. I get it all the time. This actor's that actor. No, they're not. All I have to do is go look at children's pictures of these actors that you say. And then it's game over. Look at that jawbone. Oof! That right there. The size of that jawbone. Is that another Judd? Oh my gosh. Look at the state of them both. Right. Ashley Judd's a bloke. Final answer. Walking. That Adam's apple's a belter. Male neck. Ashley Judd. From the rear, straight legs. He's got a big ass though, hasn't he? Just saying. Look at that monster. Look at this. Hello. Wildlife and fisheries. Look at the size of them bad boys. Ashley Judd. It's a man. Final answer. There's the gate. Why has he got two different shoes on? Why has he got a croc on one foot and a sandal on the other? Your bodyguard looks a bit of an egghead. I'm just saying, that suit don't fit at all, does it? FTMs. Suits don't fit. Baggy trousers. Baggy trousers. Ashley Judd. We're done. Straight legs. Needs to have a space between the feet. There's another one. It's off to a cock, but it's still the same angle. Same position in the legs. That's scary. That reminds me of an ex-girlfriend. Let's go back. Jared, love your work. Straight legs, knees together, game over. Ashley Judd is a man. There's another one. Straight legs, knees together. I saw a stair fail as well. There it is. Game over. Ashley Judd is a man. Let's tweet the next one. Dink. Bosh. He should be at the front of this. Ashley, there he is. Ashley Judd. Oh, there's quite a lot of Judds there. Ashley Judd. There you go. Ashley Judd. Done. Close down. Next. Open. Close that. Let's go up there. Eva Green. I don't know who Eva Green is. Mallory, Kirsten Dunst. David Dickinson. Let's do that. It's cheap as chips. David Dickinson. Dickinson. Do you get it yet? Everything's homo to them. It really is. Homo erectus. Ashley Judd. 3 minutes. That was fast. Ashley Judd. Create. Right, video. Done. Next. Let's have this one. David Dickinson. Images. Oh, I better put Dickinson in the back file. I'm sure I've done this one. Dick in. That'll find it. Away it goes. Tell me you're a Satanist without telling the rest of the world you're a Satanist. Look how close together arching eyebrows are. I always thought this one was weird. Weird looking, weird personality. I just thought that's why they pick them weird personalities. And it's not a weird personality. It's a flip-flop. And I'm noticing it, but subliminally I'm noticing it rather than acknowledging it. There you go. David Dick. Is that his wife? Oh, we're done. On the teeth alone, tell me who's got the lion smile. The bigger face is right there. The bigger teeth. You can see it just in the smiles. And there they go, look, blagging you that you can be like them. You can wear gold chains. You can have a 10-bedroom mansion and a Ferrari and fine Italian suits and shoes. Look at that smile. It's terrifying. Looks nothing like a man. David Dickinson with his melon-headed husband look. Look at that neck. Neck o'clock. Look at the difference in the necks, of course. The female gait on Dickinson. Is that hair with a baps out? It is. I was hoping for mastectomy scars. Can we get a close-up on that? Pigeon chest. They walk like pigeons, look. Arms akimbo again. It's as cheap as chips. She had weirdly big hands, though. They look weird, don't they? I bet your husband's still got bigger hands though. He's got a bigger clavicle, bigger head. And we've got the Getty seal, of course. He reminds me of Sylvester Stallone. I don't know why. The froggy eyes, that's what it is. Rounded eye sockets. Look how open the eye socket is. It's not a brow bone hanging over it. Unlike your husband. Where's that gone? Is that Keith Lemon doing it? Look at that nose. Let's go back a picture. There was something else that caught my eye. What was it? It was that. David Dickinson with his wife. I'm seeing someone else there and I can't think who it is. No. That's not David Dickinson, is it? That's someone else. A different David Dickinson. Right, Dickinson walking. Let's put you on the list. She got big hips. Why has she got such big hips? Oh, it's because she's a female. That's why. There you go. David Dickinson. Game over. Reminds me of Jeremy Clarkson there. It's a woman. Final answer. Inline footfall. Game over. From behind the trolley. Still in line with the feet pointed outwards. Let's go back one. That caught my attention. Look at that woman's knee coming out of that car. Size of those hips. Look how big those trousers are. Strange position for a man to stand in, that. What is that? Modern caveman. Oh, shut up. Einstein said that the smartest men and women in the world only use 10% of the brains. Oh, I agree. They're all turned off, fast asleep. You cannot see this happening. Look at the size of the husband's teeth. Why is David pointing like at his dick like that? Why are you doing that, David? She's always pointing. Look. The teeth, the head on that. The brow bone. Look at that letter T on the brow bone there. Where's your brow bone? Where is your brow bone? Look, this thing shines all the way through into the corners of the eye, look, on each side. Nothing on this one. All right, Dickinson. It's a woman. Back file. There she is. Let's add Dickinson to the club. Or re-add her to the club, shall we say. David Dickinson. David Dickinson. Objectify. There you go. David Dickinson. I only put one at the two gates up there. That's it. Same. Done. Next. Open. Close. Back up the list. Kirsten Dunst. Have I done Dunst? I don't think I have. Dunst. Nope. Okay. Kirsten Dunst. Kirsten Dunst. No, not movers. Oh my gosh, this mouse. There we go. Gotcha. Right, away we go. Let's play ball with Kirsten Dunst. Did I cut the... I did. Oh, I didn't cut David Dickinson out for video. 1 second. David Dickinson. Son man code. Right, got her. Next. We're looking at Kirsten Dunst. Lots of movies. This one's from Vampire. Interview with a Vampire, right? Do you know what it looks like? Amanda. I'm seeing again Cameron Diaz's face. This is what Amanda looked like when I was growing up. I didn't notice. I just didn't notice. It was like 40 years after it had happened to me. Oh no, 30 years after it had happened to me. I had a memory of it happening, giving me a love bite. And then the minute I had that memory, I was just like, you married a footballer. And that was it. I became a trans investigator. I was so pissed off. Kirsten Dunst. Let's put you in a back file, Dunst, real quick. Dunst. Search. Whilst it goes, we will have you. Right, we are looking at Kirsten Dunst, KD. Kirsten Dunst, walking. And we're done. Did I give a skull check? Widest in the cheekbones, rectangle shaped eyes, brow bone hanging over the corner, look, hanging over the eye and over the corner of the eye. Rectangle in shape, look, not open. If this was open, I'd see skin all the way up. And I don't, because it's a closed in eye. Big mouth, square jaw, strong neck, flat chested. It's a bowling ball for a skull, walking. Right there, game over. Look at that. Straight legs, knees together, game over. And again, straight legs, knees together. No good to me. That one's perfect. Look at the ski whiff legs. Jared, I love your work. Straight legs, knees together. Skewed ski whiff legs, look. Feet in line. Can't walk straight. Kirsten can, but the girlfriend can't. Straight legs. Separation of knee, no separation of knee. Rule number 1, watch the knees. Stair fail. Game over. That's exactly what I come down the stairs like. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. Right there. Game over. Game over. Kirsten Dunst is a man. Can't handle the truth. Get out of the kitchen. Look at the shoulder tilt. This is what women look like coming out of Asda's. Shoulder tilted, arms akimbo, legs crossing over. Men, if he was carrying the bags would be down by his side. His arms would hang straight, lot. But the women's hang outwards. Akimbo. Akimbo equals bimbo. We're done. Kirsten Dunst is a man. What do you mean there's no Dunst? I was going to say. There's 2 Kirsten Dunst. Like, put them both up. I don't care. Kirsten Dunst. Create. Done. Let's do another one. Let's get rid of that. Next. Who was after Kirsten Dunst? Kirsten Dunst. Cilla Black. He's not really famous enough. He is in England, but not worldwide. Danny McBride. That's a request. Danny McBride. He looks like the singer out of Banjo Odyssey. What do they call that band? Dead Love Couldn't Go No Further. That band. Oh yeah. I've got to cut out. What's his face? Kirsten Dunst. Kirsten Dunst. Create. Right, there you go. Kirsten Dunst uploading. Let's do another one. Danny McBride. I used to think Danny McBride was so funny. All my favourite comedians are women now, so he really does look. What's that band called? The Dead South. Look at the Dead South. Dead South. Dead love couldn't go no further. This one. Proud of and oh Lord, I ain't coming home. There it is. Danny McBride. Look there. Look, watch. Danny McBride. Uncanny. It's not the same person. There are people out there who'll tell you that Danny McBride is the lead singer in Dead South, but it's not. It's lies. They love to tell lies all the time. Coffee bean, rounded, arched eyebrow look. Look how rounded they are. Arched eyebrows, rounded, close to eyes, vertical forehead, widest in the hairline look. Pink lips, small ears, pointed jaw. It looks like Shia LaBeouf there to me. Yeah, again there, Shia LaBeouf. There it is, right there. We're looking at Danny McBride. And Danny McBride is a Picking liar. I'm so pissed off. Look at the size of this one in the gold dress here. You got a small thin face, so do you. And there's the melon right there. I don't know who that is. Who is that? I don't know, but they're both dudes. Boys with boobs. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Size of them bad boys. Right, Danny McBride. It's a girl. Did I do a school check? I did, didn't I? Soft, female, subcutaneous layers of fat, no Adam's apple, no trachea, small dentures, tiny ears, close set eyes, arched eyebrows, flat forehead, bellows outwards. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. Danny McBride. Female skull. Walking. Let's have you. Okay, so we are looking at Danny McBride, and we're done right there. Absolutely. Diamonds in view. She's not tilting the shoulder, I know. But there you go. Yeah. Dude, what would happen if we forced DNA test? I don't believe in DNA. I don't. It's a PCR test. Look. Polymerase chain reaction. That's what it stands for. PCR. Is a laboratory technique rapidly copying specific segments of DNA or RNA in vitro, creating billions of copies and enabling detailed analysis and study. Well, that's exactly what your ScamVid test was. Exactly that. And that's exactly how they test for DNA. I smell a rat. I said from the off, from my very first time in a Flat Earth chat, when one of the trolls brought it up, you don't believe in DNA. I said no, and the reaction I got for saying I don't believe in it, because I actually, for the first time, because they confronted me with it, you don't believe in DNA, I actually thought about it. No, I don't. It hasn't been proven to me yet. I don't even know what DNA is. It's a PCR test. If they can make millions upon billions of people think they've got a virus through a PCR test, then how is DNA sustainable as the truth? It's bollocks, I'm telling you. I think it's all going to fall apart. Loads of people are going to get released when it comes out. They've just, if you look at the actual statistics, it's like 30 to 40% pass rate on a PCR or DNA test. It's just nonsense. It really is. And you can make them say whatever they want. Right, Danny McBride's a woman. Final answer. Inline footfall. Inline footfall, ski with feet and legs. That's a big set of hips. Danny McBride. Final answer. You're a girl. The bodyguard's a girl. This bodyguard's... It's Jimmy Kimmel's alley. I love being inside Jimmy Kimmel's alley. I really do. And again, Jimmy Kimmel's alley. I love it. They've made it up, Tim. I don't believe in it. I don't. I'm been pushed away from it. Especially when I found out it's a PCR test. That was it. Game over. We're done. I was right from day one without even knowing about DNA, that it doesn't exist. When they said you don't believe in DNA, and I said no, it was their reaction. It was the ballers' reaction to me. Bearing in mind, every single person on Flat Earth debates from the baller side was an agent. I spoke to countless agents over and over again. Danny McBride, look at that shoulder tilt. Are we done? I think we're done. Danny McBride. Oh, I didn't put him in the back file. 1 second. McBride. McBride should find it. Go. Yeah, I don't believe in DNA. I think it's bollocks. Along with cavemen and Neanderthals and all. I don't believe in none of that. But we've checked it with DNA. We're from cavemen. This DNA test, what is it? It's a PCR test. It's a what? It's a PCR test. You mean it's exactly the same test that tests for ScamVid? Yes, it's exactly the same tests that test for ScamVid. That's what it is. That's what DNA is. It's a PCR test. Makes me laugh. It really does now in hindsight. The stuff I've believed. Because of these people. I wonder how many innocent people have gone to prison over DNA. That it's bollocks. It's only got a 30% pass rate. Where are we? Dickinson, Dunst. This one. McBride. There she is. Danny McBride. Danny McBride. Oops. Danny McBride. Oh my, I don't care. I just don't get that tab lock off. I just don't care. Danny McBride. It's done. It's up. It's done. Who's the next one on my hit list? Let's shut that down. Oh my gosh. Stop it. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Let's go back. Oh my word, you Miles. Oh, I've lost all those requests. I don't know who was next. Sorry. Those requests have vanished. I don't know which request was next. All right, let's find another one then. The Dalai Lama. I've already done the Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama. It's a good request though. It's a bloody good request. It's the Dalai Lama. Let me cut out Danny McBride. Danny McBride. Post. What do you mean, of course there are transgender children? No, there aren't. This channel is not about transgender children. It's about secretly transgendering children. That's what it's about. There's no such thing as a transgender child. You got to be kidding me. No such thing as a transgender person. There's two genders, boys and girls. That's it. Are you trolling? Yes, they lie to the children. Of course they lie to their children. Yes, Jennifer, they're taught to lie from a young age. If I had a 14-year-old boy pretending to be a man called Manda, giving me a love bite without my consent, there's something up in this world, isn't there? Truly. Truly is. Where is my next request? Dalai Lama. Oh, I picked it. My bad. I got put off. Sorry. That's why I don't read chat. I get put off. I'm here to do these requests. Let's get this one on. Suzanne. Hello, darling. How are you? Where are we? Images. Dalai Lama. It's an egghead. Absolute egghead. This one where he's kissing the children. And I don't mean just kissing a child. I mean literally like you'd kiss an adult woman. Kissing children, lips on lips, mouth open. You got to be kidding me. What are you doing? I don't care if you're the Dalai Lama. Wait till you meet God. No, you don't believe in God. You think you are God, don't you? See, that's what that. When it comes to the Buddhists, it kills me. I like the theories and some of the philosophers, I really do, but it comes from Jesus. They're all Jesus's philosophies that we're talking about. Be kind to your neighbours. Love one another. Don't cheat. Don't hate children. Don't hate women. These are all prophecies from Jesus. Let him without sin cast the first stone. So I'll restate this again. I am not about... This channel is not about transgender children. There are no transgender. They're just children that have been brainwashed. And this child was taken without consent and turned into a boy. Well... made to look like a boy. I say turned into a boy. That's the wrong words. I'm using the wrong English. This girl was taken as a child without consent and made to look like a boy. That's the truth. That's child abuse. I don't care what you say. Before a child can even speak, you decide their gender. You can't decide their gender. You can fool the world into thinking it's a different gender. I agree. But you can't change gender. God made it real simple. There were two skeletons. The animals went on 2 by 2. There are only normal children born. So no, I don't believe in transgender children. Not at all, no. It's an ideology. It's an agenda. I believe in this. Male and female. I believe in forensic anthropology. I believe that this is the truth. I don't believe this is the truth. I know this is the truth. I know what God said. He created man and woman in his image. Male and female created he them. The Dalai Lama has got close set eyes, open eye sockets, short, stumpy eyebrow, sharp A forehead. I do believe that is dial M for Masons in there somewhere. She looks like Mike Tyson there. I don't know why I'm seeing Mike Tyson. It's the small frame, small skull. That's got to be a dude then, hasn't it? Look at the size of them teeth. The big schnoz, the deep set eyes. The Dalai Lama is a woman. I don't know how many gates we can get for this person because she wears robes. There's one, musky with legs. Mincing. This is mincing still. It's just, look, if you look at the heel and the heel, they're in line. Men walk with a space between the feet and the feet look forward. Not every single shot is going to have a forward-looking foot look, outward-looking foot, but it still points outwards a little bit. Which is why we take multiple pictures. Anytime you look at my memes, it doesn't matter who it is, you're going to see multiple gates to prove it to you. Not one. Very rare I do singles. Very rare. I like multiple gates which prove over and over and over again. In a court of law, I win. My hand wins. Because I'm telling the truth. The skull. Toby Stevens. Why the long face? FTM walks into the bar. Bartender says, why the long face? Who's got the cheekbones? Who's got the bigger mouth? Who's got deep set eyes? Game over. As above, so below. Chloe Kelly from yesterday. 2 first names. CK Teddy Treefather. Calvin Klein. Clark Kent. Dina Bulate. And the one from last night. We can tell just by the way you walk what gender you are. I've got 2 to choose from. That's how easy it is. There are people out there that will try and muddy the waters. They'll tell you that it's not all of them. They'll tell you that it's just some of them. Those people are government agents. I'm telling you now. Is that the Dalai Lama there? It is from the rear, full mints. Again, robes are in the way. But she is a mincer. All the people around her are mincing as well, look. Backfile, Dalai Lama. Let's put you in quickly. Oops. It's a bit big. There we go. Dalai search. He tells the lies. The Dalai Lama. And there it is, look. They love to tell you. They love to put it right in your face. I am both sexes, she's telling you. Even though you are still a woman, you'll never be a man. You just, the perception of you being a man is real to reality. Until people get a good view of forensics, and then you're done for. All of you. Gandhi, the Dalai Lama, Hitler, you're all on the list. Inline footfall. That's not even a Dalai Lama, but it's a Buddhist monk in full mints, look. There's another one from the past, look. Full mints. Look at all these women. The whole world's a lie. Everything's a lie. You can't win the lottery. You can't become a prime minister. You can't become a golfer. Dalai Lama, what are you saying in the back file? And there it is. It's not a very good one though, I don't think. It's an old one. It might only have triangles on it actually. I don't know. Let's have a look. Dalai Lama. Right there. Yep, 2 mincers. Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama. It's all of them. There are no exceptions. The popes, the pastors, the Dalais, the imams. It don't matter what part of the country you come from. Your religion is screwed. Who was it who come up earlier on? Where is it? I've still got the page open. That's you. Mark Bridger. So, I've been watching quite a lot of these crime things just recently. I just love spotting them. I really do. Mark Bridger came up. Again, another nonce. Is that right? Mark Bridger. There you go. This one. This one came up. At first I was like, well, the brow bone's overhanging. But there's no neck, no trachea. She does look widest in the hairline. I've got no cheekbones. I don't see the teeth, so I don't know how big the lion smile would be if he's got one. Look at that. What's going on there with the arched eyebrows? Let's go back. But it was the parents that got me. As soon as I got to these parents of the child, I was done. Let me just open this up so I can see you. It was when I got to these two. I thought something just, it doesn't quite look right there. And then I got the Getty seal. I thought, oh my gosh, I've got Getty seals on them now. Why have you got longer arms, bigger hands, was my first question. But then it was this. We were done on this picture. Luke, what do you see, look? There's problems in this picture, right? Especially when you get to that one. Major problems. Why is this one walking inline footfall? There's a better one somewhere. There it is. Now we've got them. Straight legs, knees together, ski with legs, foot looking outwards. I've got an inverted couple. Straight away. Without even looking at the murderer properly. This one. Who apparently doesn't have any clavicles. Let's go back again. I got them on the gates here. The Getty seal. Every high profile case you've ever watched is nonsense. I'm telling you now. They make it up. Mark Bridger, is that him? I don't know, it's not him, is it? That's definitely FTM. Look at that sloping jawline. Let's come back. But I've got this major problem. I can't get Bridger's gates. It's a shame I can't get Bridger's gates. But this was an high profile case in England. This little girl went missing for days. Everyone was so worried. They had people out everywhere. Look, is that him? Looking. Mark, onset sights on little girls. April Jones trial. Mark Bridger told locals he'd searched for her all night. Yeah, I've got a problem there. Can anyone see a problem there? I mean, I've trained you how to do skulls. We don't even need gates, look. What is wrong in that picture there? Hey? Without gates. This is why they don't want to, they do not want you to learn that the male has the bigger face, the wider eyes. The woman has this narrow face with the close set eyes. They don't want you to know that males have wider faces with further apart eyes and women have close set eyes with long faces. They don't want you to know this. But this is another case where they upset the whole nation. Terrifying parents. The worst thought for any parent in the world is that someone's hurt your child. Your child's gone missing. And it's all lies. A Dalai Lama, that was the last one. Let's open up another one. Oh, I've got to cut Dalai Lama out. 1 second. The 14th Dalai Lama. Oh my gosh. Lama. There we go. Dalai Lama. Sarah Payne. Yeah, Sarah Payne's another one. What was the killer? Roy Whiting. Was it Roy Whiting? It's another one, look. Roy Whiting. I do believe that's the right one, isn't it? See, I shouldn't remember these pin names, but I do. Close set eyes. Open eye sockets, look. Deep philtrum. I don't think there's any gates for Roy Whiting either, but I see a long face. I see a long face. I don't see a wide face. I see a long face. I see a rounded jawbone. I see a missing trachea. Again, it looks like... The last one looked like that as well, didn't it? The little missing girl, whoever it was, with the last one, Mark Bridger. Looks very similar. Is that Roy Whiting now? I'm done. That's a woman. Close set eyes. Small dentures. Rounded jaw, but I'm still seeing a woman. Mike Green. Another one with a long face. Let's go back. That one. Look, that's a woman. That's not a man. That's Sarah Payne's mum right there. That is Sarah Payne's mum. Rounded eye sockets, tiny dentures, no chin, no neck, no jawline, no Adam's apple. That's the woman. And that face there looks like the killer's face to me as well. The long face, the close set eyes. There, close set eyes. Roy Whiting. And the killer looks like the mother. That's not the father. I'll show you the father. He's got a bigger chin, hasn't he? Where is he? There he is. Tell me, which one of them's got the biggest chin? Who's got the square jawline? The shadow casting beast of a fucking diesel. Anybody telling you, like Ian Huntley, it doesn't matter. If you look at Ollie and Jessica, images, the Sower murders. Bearing in mind this twat's from my hometown. Instantly, that one instantly. As soon as I saw that, once I was a transvestigate, as soon as I saw that, I went, that's a boy. Which means this one's got to be a boy. He might have closer set eyes than that one, but he's got to be a boy. They don't mix it. They always keep it the same. If they mix the celebrities, real and fake, we would notice the difference. So, same with these Sower murderers. These two come from my home, Grimsby. This one I saw many times. I don't know if I ever saw Huntley, but I definitely saw this one numerous times. The first time I saw him, I thought, you are one ugly ginger bitch. I really did. As harsh as that sounds, when I first saw him in my home where I lived, Comber Place, in my home street, I was like, you are one ugly ginger bitch. And this one was hanging around at the time as well. I don't remember seeing this one. But that one I saw numerous times where I lived. It's all a lie. That's a lesbian and that's a bloke. There's your diesel of a jawline. There's your soft sloping jawline. It's like Myra Huntley and Ian Brady all over again. They've been doing it for years. Raish's own cousin, well, it'll be his great cousin. It's his nana's. It was his nana's cousin. So it's either his first cousin removed or his great cousin. Was killed by Dennis Nilsson. And I remember his nana telling me once, my cousin was killed by a serial killer. And I'm thinking now, and I've been thinking this since I've been a transvestigator, is your family involved in this? Raish's other side. Because Dennis Nilsson's a woman. Your victim, your cousin, looks like a woman to me, if I've got the right face, because I don't know which one it was. Looks like a woman who's meant to be a little boy. Same here. Look at that jawbone, that shadow casting chin. Look at the shadow cast by the chin. Ian Huntley, nothing. Because he's got a soft, rounded, smaller skull and the jaw doesn't jut outwards. It's an absolute joke. All of it. These people are not killers. They weren't killed. Nobody gets killed. Nothing ever happens. Nothing happens at all. Nothing ever happens at all. The liars, all of them. This one. So I've got to believe that this long-faced, round-eyed, long, deep philtrum, long top lip, Cupid's bow, high-set ears, long-faced man killed that wide-faced child. I just don't believe none of it, especially when I can look at your parents and instantly see that that's a man's head and that's a woman's head. Egg-shaped face, cannonball blockhead on the left. It's that simple. I don't need your gates, and I've got your gates for these two anyway. These two, faking it. Look at that dial M for Masons in the background. Look at that. Just, it's there, right? Mickey Mouse's ears are looking back at you. There you go. Knees together, knees apart. That's how simple it is to see them. It's all lies. They all tell lies. Anybody who wants to tell you that, my friend's brother's sister's monkey's budgie's uncle died at 9/11 and I was there, it's a load of bollocks. This is the same thing. Look at Roy Whiting's face. That's a woman. That is literally a woman's face. An old woman who's Condazole. Big open eye sockets. Get the out of here. It bores me. It really does. I can just see them. Liars. Absolute liars. Mike Green, mentor of Sarah Payne's killer. So this Mike Green was the one that taught Roy Whiting everything. It's not, who's that? Oh, we're done. That's a woman all day long. Get the out of here. Every day when I look at these people, it makes me sicker and sicker and sicker that I believed any of it. Which is why, even with Ant McPartlin crashing the car, I have to take second guesses now. Because it might not be true. He might have got drunk and have gone off the rails. But when you've got a mum with a steel jawline and a dad with no fucking jawline, there's a problem. I don't need to see your gates. I don't need to see anything else. Just your chins and your teeth alone tell me what I'm looking at. You scare the whole nation with these fear tactics, these scare tactics. And these two. Terry Stone, I want your gate so bad, you bald-headed bitch. Bernard Mahoney. 36, Father. Episode 36. Has to be Bernard Mahoney. Meant to be one of the biggest doormen in the day. There she is with Carlton Leach, another doorman. ICF. Women with big ears. Let's go back. I'm done. Where were we? I don't believe in none of this. I really don't. They can all ram their stories up their backsides. Right, where was my next request? What do you mean you know 3 people that were killed by serial killers? Are you winding me up? You are definitely trolling, you prick. The thing is, right, you know the victims. I know the killers are all flipped. So what are the chances of the victims being real? I've just proved it there. Alan Pace, not famous enough. Kirstie Alley, we did it the other day. Pay attention in class. Where are we? Julia Louise Dreyfus. That will do me. Julia Dreyfus. Julia Dreyfus. No. Julia Louis Dreyfus. Images from the Seinfeld show. That is an extra long chin she's got, isn't it? It is. Even though they've feminized it, it's still a bolt-on chin, innit? Square jaw. Look how big that head is. The deep-set eyes. Look at the thick brow bone. The head narrows inwards, look. Like mine. Neck o'clock. Breast o'clock. Where are your breasts? Why you've got... what? All I can see is male pecs. There's no breast there. There's just male pecs. That the wife. He looks like Anderson Cooper, doesn't he? Brad Hall. Masonic Hall. Tell me, FTM walked into a bar. Bartender said, wide long face. He looks like Ted Danson out of Cheers. Julia Louis Dreyfus is a man. Oh, let me put Dreyfus in the back file. Dreyfus. Jesus said, I'll know you by your fruits. Not just by the way you look. I'll know you by the things you say. The lies you try to tell me. That you pass off as truth. And I'll be the first to say I am not without sin. But when I found God, I stopped sinning. I stopped all my lying. I stopped all the false ideologies that this world had pretended and given me. I stopped it all. And it freaked my friends out. I get it. In hindsight, I get it. It did freak you out. Yeah, I get it. But then again, we're not the same, me and you. Just like I'm not the same as these. I'm not like you either to my friends, the ones that don't care. My family, the ones that don't care. My own brother said to Raish, we can still talk, but we just don't talk about any of this. We don't talk about flat earth. We don't talk about none of it. Then I don't want to talk to you. I really don't. You got to be having a fucking G-Raff. If the devil can't keep me quiet, what are the chances of you keeping me quiet? Brother or not, you got no chance. Lying to your children. Cold mind, feral. Unbelievable. Massive blockhead. Huge far apart eyes. Massive dentures. Square shoulders, long arms, big male hands, flat chested, fake baps. Look at them. It's a dude. It's a dude that can't cross his legs properly. Look. Big. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. From the moment I got here, I was lied to. Not just by them, but people all around me. Oh, look at this. FTM walked into the bar. He looks like Roy Whiting. He literally looks like Roy Whiting, the child killer we just looked at. When people tell me, oh, they drink adrenochrome and all this. Right, think about it. Why would God put a natural chemical in children that adult... If God's got foresight, he can see the future. God knows that the devil would do this, if it's possible. Why would God leave the chemical there to scare a child and then drink a child's blood? And it gives them this fountain of youth. It's bollocks, lies, adrenochrome. There's no chrome. I agree with you, Shawnee. 1000%, mate. It's nonsense. And then when they're all falling apart, when you, like, for example, Mickey Rourke, and I've seen this posted loads of times with loads of different people, Mickey Rourke, there. They blame that on no adrenochrome. They've stopped the adrenochrome. No, that's surgery, that's hormone abuse, and then they stop the hormones. That's what that is. Surgery plus hormone abuse. Nothing to do with adrenochrome. Adrenochrome does not turn you into your younger self. Right? These monsters age just like us. Because they are people after all. I've said this enough times. Soulless, I don't know. You could try and tell me that they're soulless, but definitely without conscience. There's no way I could be born, them turn me into a girl, and then them tell me, met me a great guitarist, tell me I'm going to lead a pop group, I've loads of money, but you can do it all in Satan's name. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry, I couldn't. Something in me would just tear me away from it. The Spirit of God, I believe it is. These people may not have the Spirit of God in them. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a bad spirit. I've got no idea. Possession, is it possible? I've got no idea. They've shown us plenty of films on it, The Exorcist and that. But they do act like... they act like demons, Annabelle. They do. They act like demons. To do this to us, to the whole world, pretend you're a male film star all your life, give out bad advice to God's natural children. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you guys. God's natural children. These people have lied to us since we got here. I would love to think that President Trump was a good girl, that she is going against the cabal, but you've only got to see Trump Noahide laws. That's all I need to put into Google, and I get an answer. Images. There you go. Does anyone truly believe that Trump's doing us justice here, telling us the truth? Why is the President of America surrounded by all these little fat women with beards? Why does President Trump go and kiss a wall that's not even... It's not even the palace, is it? It was a prison or whatever it is. It's not even what they tell you it is. It was something else. Other than a temple. It was not a temple. But that's all I need to do. I'd love to say that Donald Trump's a good girl and she's bringing out the truth and she's doing good, but it's all by design. Their design. We're done. Julia Dreyfus with the Adam's apple, and look how wide those mastoids are. Look how it opens up. Is a man, Julia Dreyfus, walking. You won't have any taxes, Jen. You won't have any taxes. You won't have rent. You won't have water bills because it's a gift from God. Water's a gift from God. We're done. Julia Dreyfus is a man. Jared, I love your work. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. He walks just like me. There he is trying to pull off a woman's gait. One problem, your feet and your knees are not bent outwards in either direction and there's no diamond showing. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. It's a man. And I can show you this over and over again. Remember, they go to school, finishing school, to teach them to try and walk like women, these men. And vice versa. The women go to a finished school that teaches them to walk space between the feet. But, oh, you stink. They don't pull it off. And they can't keep it up. Even if they could pull it off, they can't keep it up. The bones won't allow them to do it. Is that Joe Biden? Look at the state of Joe Biden's gait. Julia Lewis marching like a man. See, the celebrities are used as tools by politicians. It's all the same family. It's all the same firm. They say the intercity firm were the worst football hooligans. It's all the same firm. It reminds me of Agent 47 there. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at the squashed down face and the five head. Look at that egghead. That right there is a Tefal scientist. And that right there is a bowling ball head. The lion smile. Who's got the bigger smile? Whose eyes are deeper and further apart? Bigger eyes, look. They just stand out. And then again, you got the skeleton look. He's crouching. Julia's crouching, so he looks smaller than this one, who's a short-ass little woman. And there you go. Final answer. Julia Dreyfus is a man. That's a man. The big fella there. This is a woman. Knee pointing outwards, look. This is a woman. Knee pointed outwards. That's a man. And I don't know what she's doing there. She looks like she's falling over almost. We're done. Julia Dreyfus is a dude. Did I rant? Sorry if I started ranting. Where are we? Open that one up. Julia Louis Dreyfus, where are you? Bank. Is that good enough? That is. Julia Louis Dreyfus. And we're done. Next. Let's close that one down. Open up the next one. Back up the list. Oh, most of your requests got pushed off, so I don't know what they all were. Bob Dylan, that's a request. Bob Dylan's a good one. Is it two first names? Bob Dylan. There we go. Long face. End of story, innit? As soon as you see that long face, you know your answer. Oh my God, oh no. I was doing the serial killers, wasn't I? I got distracted. Where are we? There he is. Julia Louis Dreyfus. Julia Louis Dreyfus. There we go. Create. Right, let's come back down the list. Open that one. Bob Dylan, long face, close set. Look how open the eye socket is. Beautiful kissable lips, deep filtrum, high set ears, long face, sloping jawline, pointed chin, no Adam's apple. That's the real Amy Winehouse right there, look. Les Banana. Bob Dylan, two first names, images. Oh, let's put Bob Dylan in the back bar real quick. Bob D should find you. Away it goes. Lots of searches for Bob Dylan. Straight away, this face here, look. Where is your chin? Where is your jaw? Why can you not cast a shadow? And it's because she's got no chin and jawline. Look, it's a female skull. And it's that you're looking at. They fooled you. They fooled you with a little bit of bum fluff, a deeper voice, and they cut the breasts off, and that was it. You believe that Bob Dylan... I mean, my dad must be turning in his grave, find out Bob Dylan's a woman. But your oldest son worked it out. Explain to me. Father, mother, my biological father and mother. Explain to me how I know, or why do I know? Oh, is he from that country I'm not allowed to mention? It looks like he's kissing a wall with a saucepan on his head. Oh, he is. He's kissing a wall with a saucepan on it. He's got a dish on his head. There we go. We're done. Full mince, Bob Dylan. This one as well. Little woman, arms akimbo. Look at the big hips. Look at the curvature. Look at the diamond between the knees. We're done. That's a woman. Bob Dylan's a woman. You've had your skull checked. Let's go walking. The chief and commander. Yeah, that's from that. That picture was from that interview, wasn't it? When he says, I work for the chief and the commander. And the interview says, in this world. And he says, and in the next. In the next for you, Bob. Not for me. I only go there if I truly screw up or blaspheme the Holy Spirit. That's why I go there. You chose to go there, Bob. You know, you got told what you are. You got told that God existed. And you chose fame and fortune instead of a natural life. And us natural people might not get the best lives. I agree. We don't get the fame, the fortune, the money, the gold and all that. I agree. But we live an honest life. We're forced into poverty. We're forced into thievery and burglaries. Poor people are forced to do these things because they don't see any way out. Just like some people don't see a way out and kill themselves. And people say, oh no, those people who kill themselves commit suicide, they're in purgatory. They don't get to go to heaven or hell. Bullshit. You're telling me my loving heavenly Father, who's watching down, watching what the devil's doing to these poor souls, and then they top themselves, they kill themselves because of something that they saw or said was said to them. You think that God's going to stop them from coming into heaven? You've got no chance. You've got no chance. But he does want you to live your life, that's for sure. See it through to the end, all of it. From start to finish, you see your life through to the last breath. Don't end it early. That's what the devil wants. He wants you to end it early. That way you don't find full redemption. You're not redeemed in God's eyes until you've truly said you're sorry. And to do that, you have to see the world for what it is. You have to see these demons, these God calls them abominations. They're abominations to him because of what they're doing to us. It's not just what they've done to themselves. It's because what this creation has done to God's creation. That's what he's pissed off at. Bob Dylan is a woman. Final answer. Inline footfall. She's a girl. Full mince. It's a girl. Full mince. It's a girl. Is that you as well, Bob? Full mince. It's a girl. Oh no, that might be a woman. Is that Bob Dylan or is that a woman? I don't know. But we're done. I always see this picture where they're walking. James Dean, there's been loads of them that do it. There's a nice one. Right there. Full mince. Female gate. Final answer. Bob Dylan, 2 first names, is a woman. Isn't it mental that you've been under this spell for so long that you never saw it? I never saw Drag King. I never saw one of these. I saw MTFs. I saw Tracy Chapman, Sandra Bernhard. Who's the other one? I saw 3 of them. Amy Winehouse. They were the 3 that I definitely saw and were pushed away from. No, the women. She's called Sandra. She's just ugly. Bob Dylan. 2 first names. Let's cut Bob Dylan out. Who's next on that hit list? Bob Dylan. Alan Pace, not famous. Kiss LA, we've done. Julia Lewis, we've just done that one. Nature Boy. Have you investigated Stephen Crowder and Hillary Crowder? He couldn't find them. Who's Stephen Crowder? I don't even know the name. Is he the one that sits at the table with a sign saying the earth is flat? Prove to me I'm wrong. Is that Stephen Crowder? Yeah. It's an internet star. That's why you won't see them on my channel. I don't do internet stars. They bore the life out of me. They've got no pictures. Crowder. Let's have a look. Crowder. Searching. No. Crowder. Search. Away it goes. It's a woman, final answer. Close set eyes. He looks like Charlie Veitch. Open eye sockets. Close set eyes. High set ears. Pink lips. Rounded soft jawline look. No trachea. Explain to me why Julia Louis-Dreyfus has got huge Terminator mastoids and Stephen Crowder doesn't have any. Explain to me why he's got sloping, rounded shoulders. An Adam's raisin implant. It's an internet star. There's no pictures. That's why I don't do these people. I see them as a waste of my life. Look, no pictures. It's a waste of my life, look. I taught you how to do this. You should be able to do it for yourself. Backfile, Crowder. Let's have a look. Oh, something's come up. Oh, it's just a skull check. That's all it is. The boyfriend's clavicles, look. Stephen Crowder. Sean might have done it. Sean might have got his gates, hair gates. But I just cannot be bothered to go through all those videos trying to find these nobodies. I don't even know who it is. I only knew by guess. I was guessing that he sat at a table saying that. There we go. Have you investigated Stephen Crowder, Hillary Crowder? Yeah, done. Next. Mae West. Mae West. Now that's a request, Annabelle. Mae West. Did I spell that right? West. I did. Mae West. MW33 father. In the boy's name is where it is. Bob Dylan. Let's cut you out quickly. Bob Dylan. 2 first names. Create. There you go. Let's have the next one. Mae West, old film star. Boys with boobs on YouTubes. He's got a big head. He looks like the Queen of England's mum. The Queen mum. He was a big fella, wasn't he? Mae West. Do you know what? If someone had showed me that, I would never have guessed that was Mae West. She got Betty Davis eyes though, hasn't she? She's got Betty Davis eyes. Mae West. In this one that said some really poignant phrases. I'm thinking, all right, oh, we're done. That's a massive blockhead, wide cheekbones, deep set eyes, thick brow bone, short sloping forehead. Yeah, we're done. That's a man, final answer. Is that him when he was older? Look at the state of them two. Drag queens. I can't remember who that is. Oh, it's Betty Davis. I just mentioned they both got Betty Davis eyes. Look, Betty Davis has got, Mae West has got Betty Davis eyes. She's got Betty Davis eyes. What's that about there? Why is that there? Oh, it's just a picture. Let's go back. Mae West. Yeah, it was a bloke in drag, look. It was a fat bloke in drag. Mae West, has he got gates? That's the question. Walking. There's one. I can't see it. How about that one? Mae West and her black lover defy racism. Was he a boxer? Why call him Black Lover? Why didn't you tell me he was a boxer? Why would you put Black Lover rather than tell me his name? 1943, a camera captured something Hollywood didn't want you to see. Mae West walking beside love that didn't ask permission. I got no idea what they're all about. This was all the what did they call him? The black dude on the bus. Rosa Parks. Is it Rosa Parks? Is that right? Is that the right name? Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks, that's the one. Rosa Parks, he's a dude. Apparently he got on a bus, sat down, and then some white person asked him to get up and he refused, and it caused the riots. Mae West is... Rosa Parks is a dude lot. It looks like... is it Kamala Harris? I'm seeing one of them. Or Candace Owens. I'm seeing someone there. I can't think of the politician's name who I'm seeing. But I'm seeing one of them. He could have shaved. Rosa Parks, it's a dude. It started the biggest riots in America, but yet Rosa Parks has got a square jaw like me. Far apart eyes. In fact, looks like you, Roberto. Roberto, smile for us. Smile for the camera. And then shows your gate. You big old dirty man, you. Rosa Parks sat on a bus, caused all the riots in America. It's bollocks. It's absolute bollocks. Oh, I can't go there. Got it. I wanted that picture in big. He's got big hands there. Look at the size of his claws. It's all lies. It's been a psyop since you got here. Your whole life has been a psyop. Even Martina Luther King, Queen, is a woman. And there's pictures of them walking side by side somewhere. He's got female gait and she's got a male gait. It's all lies. It is. We was born into a crap show. Open legs. Rule number 1, watch the knees. Open knees. He does look a bit like Diana Dawes, actually. Just a little bit. It's the tits. My mum would have called her tits and teeth. Tits and teeth. Passed off as one of the most beautiful icons in Hollywood of its day. Sexy women. And yet it's another dude right back. My granddad was fooled by these liars. My mother, my grandmother, my father. I was fooled by these liars, but no more. No more will you fool me. Those days are gone when I see a bearded woman and don't recognise the bearded woman. Those days are gone when I see a wide-faced man pretending to be a woman. Those days are gone. I'm going to spot you. And if any way you're interfering with my life and my happiness, I am going to call you out in public. I'm telling you now. I don't care where you are. I don't care if you're at work. I don't care if you're a school teacher. If I spot you, you're getting called out for what you are. Mae West, it's a bloke, final answer. Have I done him in the back file? I didn't even check. West. I'll be surprised if Mae West isn't there. I'll be very, very surprised. Hello, Debbie Webby. Merrill West. Fred West. I've got Fred West. Weston Price. I don't know who that is. West Live. Kanye West. Samuel West. West Duchovny. Henk Westerbroek. That's Dutch. Dirk van der Weisthuizen. That one sounds Dutch. Mae West, you're not coming up. You should be there next to Merrill. Michelle Wee. Still no Mae West. Still searching. I can't believe there's no Mae West. Are you kidding me? Got to be one of the biggest names in Hollywood and I ain't done him. There can't be any Gates. Matthew West, Merrill West, Michelle Wee. It's not coming up. Do you know what? I don't think I've done Mae West. Wow, it's been a long time since someone's got me. And that's it. Let me just put May in there. I can't have spelled West wrong. No way. M-A-E, search. Whilst it searches, we will shoot them down. Right, Mae West, that's a bloke. Final answer. We're going to need some walking pics. What do we have? We don't have any. That's what we saw, wasn't it? There weren't any. Oh, there he is. 1. There's another one. 2. I thought I said easy scam. Easy scam. Easy scam. Easy scam. Do you think that's what they built the Oscar off? Mae West. He's a fine looking chap, isn't he? Mae West. Final answer. It's a dude. Is that you there? You're not walking, are you? Nope. You've got Betty Davis eyes. That might be Mae West as a child there on the right. I don't know. Please let that be Mae West on the stairs. It is. Stair fail. Gotcha. 1000% sure that's a man. I'm so happy with the stair fail. I'll bet you a testicle on it that it's a man, not a woman. There's another one, Mae West. Stair fail again. Look at the open leg on the little woman. The open leg there. This one, not sure about. That one's got diamonds as well. So is this one. The man there as well by the look of it. She's got Betty Davis eyes. Right, let's take the 4 gates. That'll do. Save images. 1. Save image. 2. Three. I don't like that face. I want a square one, please. May. Let's get rid of that walking. That one might do it. That looks like about a 50-50, doesn't it? I wonder if they Photoshop the clavicles out, because that looks really plain to me. Even though it's a man, broad shoulders. I can't see the collars. I can't see the clavs. Collarbones. Yeah, we're done. Mae West, I'll take that as your face. And if I need a different one, I'll come back for it. Mae West, there you go. I can't believe I haven't done... Let me just double check that back file. May. May Muller. Molly May. Molly Haig. May Dimoddy. No, we don't have a Mae West. There you go. You got me, Annabelle. You did. Jane Seymour. Yeah, that's an English rose. Jane Seymour. I used to think she was so pretty. I did. Let me cut Mae West out. Mae West. Mae West. Mae West. Create. MW, by the way, in his name. 33. Jane Seymour. Wrong Jane Seymour. Jane Seymour. Actor, actress, actor. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I used to think he was so pretty. Look at the size of his head now. It is massive. Blockhead. Huge shoulder. Flat chested. Huge smile. Look at the lion smile. Rectangle shape. Deep set eyes. Wide cheekbones. Look at his neck. That is an absolute Terminator right there with the lion smile. Huge grill. Look at the mastoid. This huge visceral clunk of neck. Let's take images. Jane Seymour. Let me put you in the back for Jane. In the back file. Jane. Actually, let's just put Seymour in. Should find it. Same. We're looking at Jane Seymour, English Rose. And I used to fancy this one when I was younger. I did. I fell for the bloke with the long hair. He reminds me of Kirstie Alley. Huge face. Look at that. Look at the size of that triangle. It's not small, is it? Large, low set ears. Broad shoulders, fake titties. You see, that's what gets most men. They see the long hair, the makeup, and the fake boobs, and they're done. They think it's a woman. With feet that big. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Jane Seymour. It's a dude. Final answer. Rectangular, far apart eyes, wide ass cheekbones, big smiling teeth, low set ears, lot, square jawline, thick clavicles. Didn't really see him in that other picture. I just see him now. I think I've done Jane Seymour. I don't need a face, do I? Let me have a look. Terry Seymour. Jane Seymour. One gate? Are you kidding me? That's all I've got on Jane Seymour. Wait, walking. Oh, dog, will you stop farting? There he is. How have I not got Jane Seymour? There he is. Straight leg, ski whiff on the diamond there. That looks like Javier. No, it's Joe Lando. I never heard of him. It looks like Javier. In Malibu, that's where Rachel's from. You see, where Rachel's from, I do believe that she will be surrounded by these abominations because she's in Hollywood. She's in Malibu. She's next to all the stars. She's going to be surrounded by them. And, of course, all the flip-flops that are in on this, they all live around these people too. So, yeah, there are places in the world that will be absolutely festering with them. I agree. But where I live in Grimsby, it'd be empty. Well, I'd say empty. There's a coven, that's for sure. Race found them. He was at it again today. There's a coven of them, that's for sure. Is that the only gate for Jane Seymour? That's mental. I've only got one gate on my main, but it's not that one. Is that another one there? Oh, it is. We'll take that one as well. There's another one. 3. We're going to redo Jane Seymour because that's an old one. Is that him now? Sweet baby Jesus, look at that jawbone. Look at that. You could sink a ship with that. You could mount it on a torpedo and smash it into a ship. Jane Seymour. Who would have known? Eh? I bet my mum's turning in her grave. It's a bloke, mum. It's a bloke. Yet again, another bloke. State of that. We're done. It's a fella. That looks like a bit of a lump there, Jane. That sounds like electricity. Again, is that the budgie doing that? What's that noise, Barley? What's that? Find it. What is it? Find it. Barley up. What is it, Barley? Barley up. Find it. Where's he gonna look? He looked at the bird. It's the bird, isn't it? That's weird. The bird's making it sound like electricity short circuiting. Oh my gosh! Olivia Newton-Adams apple. Oh my! I was taking that picture. Right, let's take these pictures. Save image. Did I get the other one? Nope. Look at the state of those knees. Ha, 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 ha. That still looks like Javier Bardem. It really does. Joe Lando. Never heard of him. Let's go back. Let's go back. We'll take that as your 50-50, me think. It's a bit small. Can we get a bigger one, Peter? That one's better. Now that's more 50-50. We'll take that one. Save image. And we're done just like that. Jane Seymour fails forensics. Let's open that one up. Jane Seymour. Two first names. Jane Seymour. Fantastic. Right, I think I'm going to call. What time is it? 10:30. Yeah, we've been going 2 hours, 20 minutes. That'll do. I'll be back tomorrow, Friday Night Live. God's got a message for you. He said he loves you. He wants you to know that the world that you were born into is an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy lie. Thank you very, very much for watching Skulls Checkers and forensic students from around the world. Sweet dreams to you all. Bye-bye. Bye. Good night, Luke. Good night, Lynn. Okay, Lynn. Good night. We'll see you again. See you tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Bye. And Annabelle. Oh, you just got that in, Annabelle. You really did. I'm going. I'm leaving. Bye. Emily as well. Bye. Good night. Sweet dreams. Bye.